In a game filled with AWOLs, pilot sentries, and hemlocks, every so often a player can surprise you. And it's refreshing to see. The other day I ran into one of these pilots. And let me introduce you to Jeff. He is a suave, wall-running, high-flying pilot trying to rain hell from above with an EPG. Myself, I'm running a double take. I've recently started using the sniper rifles. So from the beginning, I knew we were gonna have a game. Between us two, there was something else going on. We were imagining a place where we could just have fun and imagine everything was balanced and play with what we liked. As well, we could also improve our game by trying something different. He was definitely working his mobility. I saw him get really high on players and try to lead his EPG. Just like myself, I'm trying to learn how to lead my shots with the sniper. This is something that's relatively new to me. I used to snipe a lot back in Titanfall 1. I used to use the Kraber, but I think the game has changed dramatically because now you have these AWOLs, these different abilities that make it harder to snipe. Even just the way that the loadouts work, you can't carry an anti-Titan weapon, which means there's less viability in modes like attrition and bounty hunter. But we're going to talk about that in a separate video. We're going to talk about these snipers, but for now, let's get back to me and Jeff. So we're playing this meta game where we know we're not using the best weapons and they have to be used in a specific manner. You have to either maintain range like I am, making it a lot easier to engage, or you have to get really high like Jeff is. And there's very specific ways these engagements are going to play out. I know because of his weapon that he's going to have to come in fast, close the distance, and then he's going to have to get above me if he wants to make his shots a lot easier. And what I like about these two weapons is that they're very specific. They don't fulfill every role. And that's where I think Titanfall actually struggles, because what I've noticed about sniping is that even an RC assault rifle can challenge me at great lengths if the person knows how to shoot it, which really should not be when you're at what typically would be considered sniper range, because then there's really no point to having the weapon at all. It's a balance problem. But if you put all that bullshit aside, me and Jeff actually had a good game. I had a memorable experience, I had a lot of fun, and I think that's what games are really all about. But when you are getting more competitive, sure, I don't blame these guys for using just AWOLs and hemlocks and beating up on some of these newer guys. Pizza Pie, Orange, Gaming, it doesn't seem like they had a good time. But that's just the state of the game right now. There was just a recent announcement that dropped in regards to new game modes, new maps. They didn't say too much specifics in regards to balance, but I'm hoping to hear a little bit more on that. But that's the end of this episode, guys. I'm Paper, cut to you. This is Game and Review, and I'll see you guys next time.